Hey guys, running a couple minutes late here. Why is my internet going slow? Okay, there we go, it's green. Alright, let's do the usual check. This is excellent. We'll do F5 here, see if we got volume. Alright, let's do the usual check. This is excellent. We'll do F5 here. Alright, sounds good. We can also just check here. Why is my internet? Yeah, looks good. Now that we know, we can check here. Figure that quickly last time. So, I was just looking at my Visual Studios here, and because he has the latest version up now, it's running. And so I wanted to get the version in there. I just called it 6. So if we went to Epic, it's there on the marketplace to just download. I guess I could show you guys there. Run the launcher here, and window. Well, yeah, as you can see though, I just downloaded it fresh from the marketplace, and I have a build error. Now, when I Google this build error, it looks like it's not on his stuff, it's actually on me. And that's why I had Visual Studios open, because it says that I need to install a different version of Visual Studios. And I went to look up a guide for what version of Visual Studios I needed, and that's where I have these tabs up, and they're all saying I need, you know what I mean, because I got this error here as band 3.2. It's band 3.2, two-train installer, and they are saying we need to modify it to 3.1 here, right there. Update, he updated it, it fixed. So, guys, so this character customizer now, it's up to date. So I went there and I grabbed the freshest, the new fresh version, which comes, so the first download, like I said, I get this, and yeah, so I've been trying to install the right version of Visual Studios, and I am still just getting that error. Yeah, there, and I have the Visual Studio installer. I have that right version there. Into it really should be the same thing. It's going to have a little bit of lag there while downloading that. Okay. So, yes, I wish I could download this properly. But so let's do this. This is not working from this here, but he might have some special stuff in it. Let's do this here. We're gonna open Epic Games. Oh no. We're gonna open Unreal Engine. We're gonna close. No, we're gonna close this for now. While this is opening, we're gonna open a game to show you guys. So, the other thing we were working on last week, I'll just show you. We were working on the infected version to make it a standalone. So I have that what I did so far and packaged it. So again, this was, we're trying to work with just packaged stuff to make sure that everything's running. Says that's good to go. Now the only thing I'm expecting is I'll update all as well. I hate downloading while streaming, but you know what I mean. I definitely want to get these going, so I'll just do a full update here. Now, this usually isn't this slow, but I think because I'm streaming and doing a crap ton of other stuff, it's taking a bit to load in here. So we have our infected.
Click. 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 Click.
See, it was on 2. It's normally set to 10, so the settings are working.
Click.
We don't have any other maps right now. Just have the one map.
Click. Click.
Make it host. Boom. Then we have our environment. We have things like doors that we can open to get into the washrooms. Take it a second to load in the textures there. We'll just work on some of the finer things. There we go. And we can walk into this guy and it opens up. There we go. So we'll be just touching up this level and stuff as well. And we can quit game.
Click.
So we want to migrate. We have the Unreal Engine 5 character there. We kind of want a character. So we want to see if we can fix this. So we're going to go to third person. Blueprints. Don't need the starter content for this. It's going to go into the to be migrated pack. Character custom. We're going to call it character custom. I create it, so it's just going to be like a blank pack. And we're probably going to delete everything in it if possible at some point. But I just want to see if it's for some reason it's his thing. And again, there's pretty much nothing to this, so this shouldn't take any long at all. We have our output window here. We're going to go to platform. Windows, package, and we're going to make a new folder here, like I always do. I call it package. Select that. And again, this is super small, has nothing to it, and it's just the base engine stuff, so it should package fine. And I'm going to try to bring his into this and see if I can package it. Again, it's doing some updates here, which again might be slowing down my stream, but these updates alone might be enough to actually fix the problem as well. So I will give it a chance. We'll just see here if we need anything. Virtual texture support, sundial plugin for the demo map, and for the metahuman, Elbrick, hair importer, and ridge logger. Okay. The build looks like it's coming along nicely. It didn't just crash in 2 seconds. It's doing all the buildy stuff, so that is good. So there's a couple of plugins I gotta add. And again, we will just quickly run a build to see if it is those plugins maybe that is adding those extra features or those confusions, or if it's his code. And again, if this doesn't work or anything slows down, what we'll do is we'll just work on that infected map, kind of making it more bigger, more kind of fun to run around, more spacious, a couple levels. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much completed here. It usually gives me a sound. It's still packaging, but it's, there we go. See, it's completed. So now we're gonna go to plugins here, and every time you build, it gets faster and faster because it understands what you're looking for. And so we're gonna do vert virtual texture or we'll type texture plugin doesn't exist, maybe it's built in now. Sun position yes. Then we need the elm importer, but it's probably the groom importer that we're gonna need for the hair. And we're going to need a rig logic. So, yeah. When are we starting now? And then we compile and we build, and there's no problems at all. Because again, the large logics in the beta could be utilizing a specific feature of Visual Studios or something. Beta means it's out of experimental, and they're going to keep it. Experimental means they might not keep it in the engine. They are testing things out. Even if it's fully functional, but if it's labeled fully functional, working just as intended, they still might label it as experimental as a plugin because they might not keep it in the engine. They might go with another idea. So, yeah. But beta means it's still in development, and it will be in the engine. It will stay in the engine. So. Alright, so we will do another build. This build should be way quicker. So we're going to package. And again, I like to just click package, select. Boom. Error. Tool right there. So one of those plugins requires the specific version of Visual Studios. Good, I narrowed it down. So it is a plugin causing the problem. So you don't have any of its code in there, nothing. It's just a third person basic start. Okay, but we did add a bunch of plugins. Really 3. And maybe we'll take out that beta. We just want the hair importer in the end. So we'll try that. So this project is now like kind of useless. So we close it. We go back to migrated. This character custom pack is kind of useless. So we'll delete it. And as it's deleting, we'll go to Unreal Engine and we're gonna make another one. That's why I call it the custom. And the next one we'll call it slightly different so we don't have any confusion or mix-ups while it's deleting. So the third person, again, we don't need the starter content. We'll call this char customizer. Again, the name is not too big important because we will be migrating it out anyway at some point. And see, while we're creating this project and while we're deleting that project, we don't want any references being mixed up. That's why we want to make sure we have different names each time. But I don't want to just sit around and do nothing. I like to multitask. Or multitask. As you can see, I'm still doing the downloads and the install stuff. I'm still doing other things. This open is bad. Well, there we go. Because it does still take up quite a bit of GPU. So close that here. So now this is a nice fresh project again. We're gonna plugins. We're gonna go to Alberic the alembic hair importer, and we're gonna restart. We just want the hair. That is important for the metahumans. The rig logic that will be doing animations. Rig logic's pretty much for doing animations in Unreal Engine, and we are not going to be doing any animations. We have a ton of animations. We may be doing animations later, but now that we know that, I might have a side project that I build the animations in, and then with the rig set up, and then once the animations are baked, then bring it into the actual working project. That way you don't have any problems. Alright, so now that we have this, we're going to run a build. This will be the first build of this type of project, so it could take a little bit longer. Like the first time we ran the other one. Folders, we call this package. And we will see, select package. And it's starting to build. So it is not for the important stuff, which is just the hair, because you want the hair for the metahumans, just so the grooms and stuff work properly. And it's not for the hair. It must be the sundial, which again, in the end, we'll be using ultra dynamic sky, which doesn't use a sundial. I think it's a way better system, and we will not be rigging anytime soon and doing animations in the engine, because they're still working on that. Again, it's a beta product. It's still in progress. So we won't be doing that. So, yeah. Now knowing that, if we're already doing this build, I want to see if we could actually open Character Customizer 6. I want to see if this is almost done. Let's empty this recycling bin. Just don't want to be too impatient, because maybe this install goes through and everything just works fine. It is annoyingly stuck at 65% here for a good while. So maybe what we'll do, just for testing purposes, because we won't need this anymore. We're breaking down what we need, what we don't need when we're going to export the product. And for plugins, you can actually unclick these and remove these. So we could just end up removing a bad plugin that we don't need when we're going to do a compile. So, like I said, I could just go back into the Customizer 6 here and just remove the two other plugins, the sundial and the rig logic, as we do not need them. But I do not like just switching up code for no reason. This is moving 76%. We are almost there. And I think it's probably delayed because of the other things I'm doing, like emptying the recycling bin. So if we go back here, we just got char customizer now, and the recycling bin's empty. Like, so doing stuff like that, as well as running this build here, it is probably slowing it down. Since this has to do with stuff in the engine, and this is looking at stuff in the engine when it's doing the build, so I can see how it would affect the speed in which they are both working. Alright. What can I do to keep you guys busy in the meantime without breaking anything? Running the engine room version, doing the download. We could double check assets because it's always good to see what's assets are there. So, new plugins. Okay, so I cleared a lot of the other engines and stuff like that for now. I'm moving the ways for this. Don't forget to pick up. Oh, there's a sale going on with these guys. Don't forget, if you haven't, to pick up the free assets for the month, as it's getting closer to the end of the month. Looks like he has some characters and stuff. Doesn't like my ad block, I understand. Looks like it has some characters, some fish system, aliens. Looks like it's big alien stuff. Backgrounds, pool room. That's like a horror games thing. This guy has quite a bit of stuff here. Some swords for an RPG. A lot of his stuff doesn't really mix together well, because you got like some fantasy environment, then a medieval forge that looks like realistic, and then you have a stylized India. Easy interactive foliage physics, and then you got some primitive tools, and then some sci-fi gun side by side. A lot of different realistic animals along with the fantasy cave. But it does look like he gives you quite a variety. It looks like he's really good with the fishes, like underwater things, coral and things like that. Just random, an archfish, which is a super high AAA quality bathroom for $6. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, but don't forget to pick up the free assets for the month. Always pick them up. Good. These nice cold weapons are always kind of cool because they're just blank and you can really customize them yourself. Bring them in and, you do a lot of paint and stuff like that. Always good to check out the new releases. I think I've just checked them out not too long ago. Remember I said there's always some free stuff that comes out. Undead Hunchback. I'm too sure I was a big fan of Hunchback Undead. So I like the more fast and crazy ones. We'll see how he goes. Old kitchen equipment, some fantasy style stuff. Nothing free so far. Nothing super eye-catching. There is a lot of stuff. 7 premium skins for low poly person. Ida's got some new characters, the gym girls and the gym boys. They're a high price because you're getting multiple different models. But she does use a lot of the same kind of model over and over again. What you're really being the big bucks for is the effort she goes behind making the clothes. You could use Marvel Studios to make the clothes pretty quickly, but the Marvel Studios is expensive. Like, she has to, like, if she's using like the Marvel or the, I'm pretty sure it's called like Marvel Studio for making clothes and then sell characters online. think she has to pay like $400. Is it a month or a year? Every year to keep the license. So that if you don't make enough to get enough sales, say if I'm pretty sure it's like something crazy like $400 a month. So if you don't make at least $400 a month in sales, then you're actually losing money by having that license. But again, if you enjoy the work, that's fine. But so you're really paying for the clothes. The clothes is really nice. The only thing that's kind of poopy is that she's designing the clothes for her characters, so they don't really fit metahumans. With slight adjustments, I'm sure you can get them to fit metahumans. I like shipping ports. I have a lot of shipping port assets, but I feel like I could always use new stuff. That is good to know. Because I want a shipping port level. We have a ton of sea cans and stuff. But this is pretty huge. Like the trucks and everything like that. This is good. I might have to come back for this pack, maybe on a sale day. Yeah, this is so many good assets. Oof. I gotta come back. I gotta come back to this at some point. That's good to know. Like, again, this is the stuff you kind of check out. I know, like, there's a good shipping port thing now. Halloween, one day. One day, the dream's there. And then, I've seen all these guys just recently. I did keep up to date. So, I'm hoping that something is almost done here. But, yeah. Other than that, there's a lot of fantasy. There's nothing really good for virtual quotes to, but nothing very good for my zombie style game. See here. Tons of updates available. I haven't had time to do updates. Let's see. Ultra Dynamic Sky. That's good to know. I wonder what he's always updating, always fixing things. Survival Game Kit's pretty good. Again, there's a lot of stuff in Survival Game Kit I might still want to use, even though we're switching templates. I'm still waiting for it. Ultra realistic housing. I might check a look at that. I like his houses and stuff. Some of his stuff kind of broke because it was using the old physics for the Windows. Ooh, we are using the MP system for our first-person shooter stuff. So landscaping, that's the install of the plugin. Unless he did some major updates. Guns and grenades, this is a huge weapon pack, but we'll have to see how this template does weapons, because sometimes you need a bunch of animations and it can't just be the mesh itself, and so then that pack might not be useful because it's more just like weapon pack. Alright, so we'll close this so it's not taking up room. As you can see here, this guy is literally at one thing remaining. It should be finishing anytime now. And again, remember, it always takes longer to package the first time around, and then after that, it's pretty speedy to package. And this guy's actually blinking at me, making me feel like it is done. So the 22 version is done, and that's what we're using right now. Everything we're running off is Microsoft 2022. So we can try to just at least open this up and do a build of this one. Yes, at the same time as the other ones. Finishing the build should be done here any second. So again, the package is complete. We are just waiting for the bleep. There we go. And so we will close this up as we open version 6 again. Sorry, take you guys time up with doing this. Again, this is like my main time to code usually. So, all right. Just ran a few builds here, and every single time, just practically within a couple seconds, it says nope. You don't have a good version of. And that's why the packages folder is empty. Let's see. Windows, we want the output log. There we go. So, updating the full update. Make sure you get everything, and then do a full update on Visual Studios. And as long as it's fully updated, 22. I don't forget the name here. Visual Studios though. Looks like we're getting some complaints over here. Oh, it's just like a notification that things are doing things? Yeah, this completed. It moved on to 2017. So I think it's just notifications. There's no things, no hiccups. Alright. Alright, everything's running. So while everything's running, we could still do stuff here. So I can close this now. We just have our thing here. We can do a test to see how this thing works while it's running. Oh, we got our guy there. We have this as the beginning guy because I did. Oh. Woo. Not too sure how that happened. Well, let's try that again. Should bring me center. Try to fly around. So pan is middle mouse button. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted. So we have this guy because I've had already. It does save, and I had already moved a couple of times. Right. So, let's see here. One of the big things that we had a problem with was all this chin stuff, makeup, face, skin, base, right? Ah, he did do it. Look, there's no skin color. Oh. That's what this is. This is all done. Good to go. We can close this. We're done. Alright, so there's no skin color here. He did fix that. The skin color is just on this side now. And so if we go to the different presets like these guys, the skin color will adjust there. Okay, what was the other one? There's a couple of weird things. eye color, freckles, tattoos. Again, not too sure why. So if we go back to the female preset, where she didn't have any arms, because we know the tattoo's the same for each person. We don't know why tattoos in the face category. It's kind of weird, but that's fine. That's just picking his body type still. And again, if we go to the metahuman body type, that's fine. And again, if we can't change clothes to see that tattoo, that is also a little annoying. Width, height. Interesting. Here it is. Did that just pop in out of nowhere? Skin tone. Oh, but if we go back to this, I see. Okay, so it's just for that. Okay. Eyes. Now we do have eye color here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just basic, but this does have more eye color. Okay. Now there is a known problem with this. Known issues. V-shape's not saving when using grid picker. So if you're using grid picker, I guess for some of the V faces, it's not working. But again, we can always just import this guy in and fix that nose, brow, hair color, hairstyle. Hairstyle. And the guys have facial hair. Right button rotates. Facial hair looks like it's on there. Okay. Oh, all right. That's just hiding it. The color. Eyebrows, no eyebrows or brows, pretty much. Let's check these guys. Eyebrows, the same thing. So I think he kind of fixed up a lot of the major things that I had with skin tone, eye color, hair color. And again, you could change hair color here too, I believe. Hair, yeah. So, and then we could kind of save this guy, and we could go here, get different outfits. Oh, I think it's probably the same thing. Sneakers. Yeah, and I'm guessing just the females have the watch again. But if we go to obese, confirm, and we go to some of the shirts here. So it should be, no, I think he fixed it, yeah. Kinda happy with this, yeah, because it was some of the shirts they had some clipping. The polos or something, and it doesn't look like they have that anymore. It all works. And I think this was, Still looks like he's kind of sliding a bit. Alright. We have these crowd guys that spawn. Ooh, 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 ooh. Inverse kinematics, which is nice. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. Alright. Don't run to the doorway, 'cause you will hurt yourself in the this is like we were saying the last time. We're gonna delete all this stuff here. Let's just go to the outliner, crowd manager, and we keep one crowd spawner. Keep crowd noise. Oh, you can delete the sky. Those are fine. Park bench 02. Odd. Keep one bench. We'll just actually name it park bench. Nav mesh volume, sure, but we're not going to have a million of them. Oh, this is a modifier. Oh, nav mesh. Oh, these are modifiers. Okay, Control Z, 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 Control Z. Search for nav. These are all modifiers. Ground. We'll call it a ground. For all these grids. We like the backdrops. Cylinders, we kill. Door signs, we kill. All the way to here. Whoop. Now that we've killed everything, we're gonna go to place, plane, details, 10, 10, 0. Twenty. We're gonna Windows. We go to environmental mixture, create skylight, create atmosphere, create this. Was it because I was doing something? Let me see here. Should build faster next time. SLS data CCCR picker body. Let's go check that out. Components. See, this is the control rig setup. Oh, it seems so dirty. Toes, right toes, left right hand, left legs. FK, core controls. Spine. Okay. Oh. There we go. What else do we do? Get channel. Get all channels. Get channels. Call unknown function. Get channels missing from movie scenes extensions. So it's getting array of tracks, looping through the tracks, get selection, get specific track. And gets track, movie scene track object. Access all track sections. Target is movie tracks extensions. So we could do a quick search here. V5 get channels. So it looks like it's not deprecated, or it should have said something. So we do get in movie scene selection out array of movie scene scripting channel object references. And if we do get channel movie scene script channel object reference movie channel object reference. It says here so yeah, it definitely wants get definitely wants a channel. copy that. So again, we do get channel right from here. Should have forced me to get the type of channel. We don't know what type of channel this guy wants. So we have to guess what type of channel he was going for. And the type of channel we're going for is an actor reference of the whole actor itself. Then we can get rid of this. Just letting him know. Here. All right. Try the next one. And again, do get channel. And we'll just select the actor reference. We'll click this in here. Select that in here. Put that in there. It says development only as well. Ooh. Cast 2 movie scene by Boole. So I guess he kind of wants the Boole there. Which we'll see. This one here is just channel proxy. Doesn't give us anything. This is just channel proxy. Doesn't give us anything. Alright, we'll check this next one. Again, this is by Boole. Okay. Get channel by type. And we'll do by Boole. That looks like what he wants. He wants it by Boole, and that's why he's converting it to Boole. And again, this is development only, so most likely it's not actually going to be used or seen in game. Because again, this is just usually for if you're doing animations on your guy. All right. All right, so we will try that again. Platform, Windows, package, product. Don't leave, it's alright. Don't leave, it's alright. Because you will hate yourself in the end. So, the manager would throw it kind of like right behind here. The ground. Sure. Spawner. We'll throw it. Oops. Put it over here. We'll do this like 100. I'll do 20. 100. There we go. Now we got this spawner on the groundish. There we go. Maybe we will make this plane like 50 inch. There we go. And yeah. Crowd noise, obviously we can put it near there. Cross processing. Here. Wind source. Here. Bench. Here. Backdrops are fine. The customer things are fine. Plane's fine. There you go. So we could save that now. Alright. Make sure we show this here. That was all the stuff way long ago. We're here. Package complete. Here we go, boys. Package complete. Hate yourself. Alright, right. Package. Windows. Oh, we want to say yes, yes, yes. Allow. And we got our body presets. And sure. Now we'll go face here. And we go. Here's the blue cap, freckles, wrinkles, tattoo, face, eyes. That's all the options. Yep. Mouth. And go. Lipstick. Reflectiveness. Yeah, somewhat reflective. And we'll go nose. Sure. There we go. Brow. bushy, I guess. Hair. Yeah, test again. And it's back to face, so we'll confirm we got this kind of character here. Alright, this is all pre-built, so those guys are just falling forever. Interesting. Let's go here. I don't know if I should do that on stream. Not much, no clipping so far. Ooh. Minor clipping on those shirts, interesting. It's very minor, definitely livable. Let's do some pants. Oops. Footwear. Now we should have these, yeah, the wristwatches, which are only for the females for some reason. So we can confirm this. All right, and it looks good. Working. Ooh! There's no escape. Have to Alt F4 to close. It's good. So these base materials we can probably get rid of. So we'll close this guy up. We'll go back to migrate. We'll go to affected. Oh wait, we will kill this guy now. But we do not need him, and we now know that it's one of the other two plugins. Now we go to affected. Open it up. Alright, so if you go to Windows, here, we got these guys, they're empty-ish, and we'll start going through them. So, starting with the first one, audio, nothing, let's try to get rid of it. Works. Blueprints, nothing, let's try to get rid of it. Works. Materials, nothing, let's try to get rid of it. Works. Static mesh environment, nothing, try to get rid of it. Works. Try to get rid of it. Works. No, we didn't get through all these guys, I don't think. We still have stuff here. But I don't even think we need this stuff here. Infected, audio, classes, queues. Remember, we couldn't get rid of these before. Files. So we have some redirector fixes, it looks like. Demo gun. Anims. Main. Survivor. AO. Main. Montages. Levels. Grid. Materials. Props. Textures. Grid. Widgets. And we'll just clear up these here. Almost done. Well, I thought so. This goes pretty deep. Yeah, now I'm definitely getting close to getting done here. So we're going to take this, and we're going to fix up redirectors. We're going to migrate this to it's taking all the brutalist things here. Cancel. Brutalist materials, decals, just stay there. Oh, that's why. There's some stuff that I still have here. Models, none there. Terrain, not there. Trees, not there. So we have moved some stuff over. So we'll do the migrate. Should be just bringing stuff that we need. Sure. So close up root list, and it's all of this stuff here. Okay. We go to be migrated. This content folder. Select. So we will browse. Call it lobby. Make sure it's 5.3. We'll browse. Boom. Super quick. Open this guy up. And let me see here. Just saving here. Bring a lot of that stuff over. So for the lost my chance. So yeah, these are the main packs we're gonna get started with. I'll have to look at some of this stuff. We could do that right now, actually. That's what I'm gonna do. While we're waiting on that, we're gonna go here. We're gonna hit play and see what this gives us. So this gives us a menu with our character on it. Perfect. We have quit. Good. Settings. We have a lot more settings here. We could use these for now. Sure. Wait, do these settings work? They're supposed to work, right? That's actually proper. I've set everything to high. Yeah, that audio definitely worked. Controls. Those probably work. Those are pretty simple. It's pretty basic. Profile, we have this eye thing. That works. We have join game, which is useless because I do not have anything to join, and we have our lobby. We have our game settings here. Our leave and quit. And our character customizer. And we hit tab. And we start. Won't actually send us to the game because we don't have it in a smooth transition mode, I guess he was calling it. Note if seamless travel is enabled. Oh, there you go. So that is good to go. This is going pretty good. What we're going to do is once this is migrated over, we will be migrating the lobby over as well. Looks like it's done almost. We can close this up. I'm just trying to think of stuff. So we can close this here, close this here, close this here, close this here. We'll go to Windows, Content Browser. We'll migrate this. Okay. To be migrated, Customizer, Content, select. Should be a lot quicker. done. Alright. And we will go back to customizer. And now we should have everything in here. And we're just going to do a build. We've already built before, so it should be a quick build. Just to make sure there's no errors. Plow. Windows. Package project. And we're going to get our windows up here while we're waiting. Window 1. So we got our character customizer. We have our finding home folder, which we want everything in. And this here. What is in this game instance? There is some audio settings in it and the networking things. Oh. Game mode settings. So we'll go to our project settings. Our some modes. And of course, we're not even using one. So we go back to our content browser. And we go back to find home. Game. So we did have a game instance that we had set up. So this guy here, networking, audio, stuff like that. Alright. And so we will there you go. Materials. Go. Static meshes. There we go. Textures. There we go. Game modes. Audio. It's like a dark purple. Game modes. Set to color. We do like a gray. There we go. And new folder, call it systems. And we will open a second content folder. We will go to MBL, game instances, drag this over, move here. Looks like it's affecting the function library. Okay. 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 So this is the game state gameplay, game state lobby, and the general purpose. Kill those. F2, we're going to name list to game base game instance. And we'll go to project settings. And we'll change this to base game instance. So it looks like we had a couple of problems. So we'll go all the way back out actually, content, and we'll do fix up redirectors, engine, fix up redirectors, and fix up redirectors. Blueprints, function libraries, looks like this guy got upset. Compile, save, we'll see these functions, create pop-up widgets, save game, save profiles and stuff. Session info. So, alright, so it looks like we have some errors here. So, it's not visible errors, but I've already seen them. We'll go back through everything just in case. So the first one is active errors. So good, no errors from that. So we're just creating errors ourselves, and we'll fix them. So this function library, we're gonna go to here, game modes, system, we're going to move this here. We're going to F2, rename this to base function library. And again, we're going to come out here, fix up redirectors, and fix up redirectors. So a lot of different things use that. Clear, save. So we have this system, we have this basic function library. Now that's all named, renamed and stuff, we're gonna fix it up. So, active errors, double check this, active errors. So yeah, check for active errors. Active errors. And then right here, we're going to do base game instance. Because this guy doesn't exist anymore, and that's one of the errors you would have ran into. Then those guys are all good. We'll just line that up. I think we've done this before, but it's okay. Now that these things are all set up, we can get rid of this. In here. There you go. So active error is completed. And again here, we're going to cast to base game instance. I move this out of the way. Plop that in there. We're going to then kind of line that up. Looks like we need to bring this down. Looks like we need to bring this down. And looks like we can do this. And then we'll just hook it into here. And then we'll just like that, and we'll just attach that there. And we'll get rid of this, and we'll bring this down. Sorry, 3 off. Let me just bring this up a bit. There we go. So again, check for active error. This guy is fixed. Check for error pop-up. This guy didn't need fixing. He's good to go. Check for active error. This guy is fixed. Get info session. So this one needs to get fixed. And we will get base, get game, or base game, base game, there we go. Now normally I like to use if something fails, but we're going to have to assume that this guy cannot fail, because he will be the game instance file. There we go. Oh. Set game instance. Set instance. Cast to base game instance. Want to be at least 2. Bring this down even. And looks like this guy just goes here to here. And that's fixed right there. That's set info. We have load audio. This is a save game. I'll give them an extra space in between them. There we go. 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 And last but not least, it's all very tight. Here we go. And we'll just bring this up. There'll be a couple off that, so we could actually trade those with us. And we'll save that. So that's the audio done. Doesn't look like it needs anything. Appearance. Now we won't be using this appearance, so we're gonna have to come back through and see how things are done, because we have our own appearance now. So that's fine for now. If you won't save an appearance, again, we won't look too much into this. We have our own appearance and the way we save it and stuff. Profile. It's fine. That was get profile, or use profile. That was the game state we have to look into. That was also not saving. Create loading screen. Create pop-up. There we go. So, looks like the function library is working, and or has everything changed because it was not set up properly. And we need blueprints. There was core, lobby, core, game state. So again, we check the graphs first. Make sure that the graph is all proper. Put there. So this is 3. Once we've confirmed the graph is good, we move into the different things. Construction here. So there's somewhere in here that needs to be adjusted. Just give these guys space like that. It looks like I will try to clear this up so we get to some good stuff next time. We will be back on Tuesday, I believe. Or I might not be actually back on Tuesday. I'll try to, but we'll have to see. It's my son's birthday, and I could be pretty busy, so I don't want to promise anything, but looks like things are going good here, guys, and we will get into just kind of getting everything super clean, super organized. So update character. And so yeah, what I'll be doing is this is update character connected, update lobby. Looks good. Update, and I'll be trying to find this wherever it's using the game instance and updating it. I'll probably close this here with both of them open. So it's when it asks me, hey, do you want to use the files that were open before? I say yes, and I know where it needs to be. So it was the lobby. If I go to gameplay, core, and it was this guy here. So, and again, we'll be just double checking, finding where those game instance files are used, and we'll be changing them up. And the idea here is that we're going to use the three things in conjunction. So when you boot up, you're going to have a simple menu kind of thing, and our character, and we're going to go into the lobby. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and I will see you guys